Hey everybody, so I got a video request from a friend of mine on how to do a dog, full body I think, from the side. So with dogs, I have a little bit of a harder time with full bodies, but I will try. I have recently gotten a different muzzle type for when I do dogs, so I will also teach you how to do that. So we're going to start with a circle, as I always do. And in the middle of the circle, we're going to draw a line out. And then we're going to draw a diagonal line. And then just connect that to the circle. We're going to do a little circle over here for the shoulder. And another where we think the hind legs will be. We're probably going to change this. Or at least I probably am at some point. Because the head looks a bit big right now. So I think we might size the head down a bit. And I know some of you are using traditional art, so you can't do it as easily, so sorry. But we're gonna go over this a bit. We're gonna go over to the muzzle. We're gonna round it out a bit just because we don't want it to be a triangle. So I'm gonna erase that real quick. And then we're gonna keep going down. We're gonna make a little indenture. Let me erase some of this so you can see it clear. A little indenture, and then connect it back. We're gonna draw a nose over here by doing a slight curve. We're gonna indent it a bit, and then come back out, and then curve into the nose area. We can fill most of that in, except for maybe a highlight. Now we're gonna go over to this indent area. We're going to pull it out a little bit. Then we're gonna leave a gap, and we're gonna go like this. Depending on the wolf's expression, I'm gonna do a smiley face, and you can always do that little lip curve. Then I'm gonna just give them a bit of whisker holes, as I call them, or freckles. Okay, we're gonna structure the head a little bit before we add the ears and eyes. So we're just gonna add a bit of fluff, and with my dogs or wolves, I always do condensed fluff. I just feel like it goes better. And if you watched my how to draw fluff tutorial, then you could know how to do this. And then I'm just gonna draw a line connecting all of this. Clear this out a bit. Now I'm gonna draw an ear, it's like a cat ear, but it's like in height, and then it's rounded at the tip. 1 second, I'm pretty sure my Apple Pencil just disconnected, and it does that sometimes. I apologize. So now we're gonna just curve it out, come back down, and then we're going, 1 second, we're going to do this thing I do when I draw dog ears. I curve it like this and do another curve over here. So it has this like almost inside thing. So it's curve, curve, connect, put some fluff in there. And now we're also going to add the shadow of the other ear. So we're just gonna come up here. We're gonna go almost as tall as the other ear, curve it in, and fill in this one. Now for the eye, I do similar to my dragon's eyes, where I'm pretty sure I did a dragon video, yeah. I do a curve, and then I do another curve down here, and you can either connect them or do this little line right here. We're gonna curve out over here, connect the bottom and fill it in, or let me do it like that. So it's a little more realistic. Now, right here, we're going to do a line down. We're going to do a little circle or a C, and then we're going to curve the rest of it down. So this is just an eye with a highlight, and I do the same eyebrows as with my cats. So now that we got the side head, we're going to go over here. This is more of like the shoulder. we're going to do a really loose, just a guideline almost of where we want the hind legs and all that to be. So I'm just going to do a really loose guideline, and we can see it's not that good. I apologize. So we're just going to have the basics of where our hind leg is, how it curves, where our front leg is, and how it connects back to the body. So now that we've gotten that, we can erase this a bit. We can curve this up, and if you want, you can do like almost like that. Show where the belly is. Curve this out a bit more. Curve this a bit more. Okay, now we're gonna add some chest fluff right up here. Just connecting it to the leg over here. I'm gonna do that again. We'll just bring it out, bring it in. And now we're going to go over to this front paw. We're gonna draw some paw lines over here, just to give him some toes. And you can give him the, let me erase some of this. You can give them his dew claw if you want. A dew claw is just an extra like fleshy little toe. I'm gonna clean up some of this. And then we can do the same over here. With this you won't see the dew claw, but okay. And now I'm gonna do where the belly is. I'm gonna do the shadow of the hind leg, which is not necessarily needed, but with the shadow of the front leg it could be needed. So we're gonna just draw a line down. Gonna go down the length of this paw. We're gonna go a bit up and do the almost square shape of the paw top. Then we're gonna fill the shadow in. And I don't think that was actually low enough, so I'm gonna try to redo that. He's very cute in my opinion. I think his head might be a bit too big. And then we're gonna draw a tail. So we're gonna just fluff it out. You can do a line if you want, just to show like almost where you want it to be. So I'm gonna do a line like this. And we're just gonna follow that with our fluff. Once we get to the top area, we're just gonna round it out. Let me erase some of this. Just gonna round it out, put a fluff line, then go back and go back in. And then once we've done that, we can add some ground underneath his feet, some grass if we want, maybe a flower. And we've got ourselves a very cute little wolf sitting down, or a dog, sitting down with its head to the side. And if you want this to be a dog, then let me really quick show you how I do dog ears. So I just do a line, I do a curve with a little almost curved V shape with a top, and then I just do that, give it some depth. That's how I do that, and then you can also just kind of play around with it, like if you want it to be more to the side. That does not look like a dog ear, but this actually turned into more of a wolf, but it kind of looks like maybe a German Shepherd or a Husky. You can always add its patterns. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you want, comment down below what I should do next, and see you guys next time.